Go. Okay, so hopefully you should all be able to see that. Okay, so yes, my name's Dragon Kyle. I'm the course leader for MSc International Fashion Business. And thank you for everyone for joining us today, whether you're part of the panel discussion or as a potentially new student to join us later in the year. Just to give you a little bit of background brief, we are a team of a variety of backgrounds, and we work within the Riverside building at Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen. We have access to our fashion place, which we call the home of our fashion students, and it's something that we have access to with alongside our digital marketing suite and our Mac suites as well. So we do have a variety of classrooms at Robert Gordon University that we have access to, and we can kind of start to talk a little bit more about the course itself. So within our teaching staff, myself as the course leader also work alongside a variety of team members to discuss all the important elements that you maybe need to consider to go into a career in the fashion industry. And so for myself, you'd be looking at studying a financial merchandising module, which involves looking at Excel work to determine what buying budgets are looking like, what costing and spending needs to be considered, and the calculations that need to be known to go along with that. I also help with the fashion buying and forecasting modules, so to provide you with the understanding on how to trend forecast, what industry trends are happening, how that influences how buyers put collections together for fashion brands, and looking at all the different external and internal influences that impact what those collections might look like. You also have the opportunity to work with Dr. Madeline Marcella Hood, who is currently working with our students in terms of the research design module and the research project modules. So looking at those kind of bigger projects that allow you to do research either in a traditional report format or through maybe a more hands-on project, which is all very exciting. It's something that you get to determine yourself and is worked towards at the end of your studies. So you can look at anything that really interests you, anything that's happening in industry that you might be interested in a career in, and a whole variety of things that get taught in that module. We've also got classes with Dr. Pauline Bremner, who focuses her research on fashion internationalization and distribution. So the logistics of fashion and how products get from A to B, from manufacturing to the customer's hands. It's a very hands-on learning experience with Pauline, and it's something that's obviously ongoing, especially when we have so many products getting shipped across the world as we are with fast fashion, and it's a fast-moving environment to be involved in. We've also got Dr. Karen Cross, who's our Associate Dean, who kind of keeps an eye on everything that's happening across the course and the school. So we're just making sure that she's also included in the discussion because she is an important character for us. We've got Nicola Strachan as well. She's just back from her maternity leave, so it's really nice to see her back on campus. She is working with our global fashion strategy, so again, a little bit more of a focus on how brands develop their potential brand loyalty, how they reach their customers through different mediums, and looking as well at kind of the academic theory behind those decisions being made. She will also be fronting our new module that's starting as of January next year, which is going to be our sustainable fashion business module, which is all very exciting. We'll be looking at how sustainability and fashion go hand in hand. And obviously this is a very prominent discussion in the fashion world right now. So we thought it was important that we produce a separate module to allow our students to understand exactly what is going on right now in terms of fashion and almost the legal side that's coming through with it, as well as how brands could develop business strategies, business plans to either develop their own collection of sustainable goods or how they could interpret other retailers and support them in becoming more sustainable. So that's something that we're really looking forward to being involved in. We're also very fortunate to offer a 4-week placement as part of the course, which happens towards the kind of later stages of your studies. We offer both a professional skills enhancement module where we allow you to delve into a topic that your area of interest really, and learn more about that and submit work based on that independent research. Or you might be able to go out on placement and work with a retailer or a business owner to further your skills in their topics of interest as well. We've also got a digital marketing module as part of the submission, and this is working with our colleagues at the Aberdeen Business School, and so Josh would be leading that module. And it's another slight change in our studies, but again, something that's really exciting, something we're looking forward to teaching as part of the core curriculum for MSc International Fashion Business. Just to provide you with a little bit of a background on what we believe is important at RGU in terms of your studies. So we talk about the knowledge and understanding of your courses and the modules that you study here. Within that, we think that academic learning is obviously incredibly important, and we like to be able to have that relationship with the creative industry in this sense. So it's still important that we kind of understand and justify what we're studying in that academic reference, whether it's looking at consumer behavior theories, whether it's looking at again, that sustainability discussion that's happening, linking it back to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and really bringing thought into process and using that analytical skill to understand exactly what's happening in the industry. We also offer you the opportunity to work with your practical skills. So by having our fashion buying modules, for example, you're learning skills using Adobe Photoshop. You'd also be using any presentation skills within that as well. We've also got modules, as I said, as the financial merchandising module. So you're learning skills with Excel, basic calculations with that too. And understanding kind of the requirements associated with the presenting, so working in groups and as individuals to present on a number of the modules across the curriculum. The intellectual skill we build in is really talking about the way that we analyse and understand data to further your development in your research, for example. So being able to understand how maybe specific academic models work with retailers that you're focusing on, or really understanding how the importance of a variety of skills in the fashion industry, with kind of more hands-on learning with that as well. And then obviously the whole point of coming to study with us is because how great we are at getting students out into industry and the employability that comes with that. So those transferable skills that we teach you, whether it's just even having good communication skills, being able to feel that you can stand on your own 2 feet and feel that you can present yourself in a confident way, is something that we really push towards across the course and the modules within it. So something for everybody in this sense as well. We're really proud of our student feedback. Within the last year, we have actually managed to achieve 100% success rates from our students in terms of overall satisfaction, alongside our assessment and feedback that we offer our students and the employability within that. We've got great academic support across our staff, as well, the teaching staff, as well as some external staff within the buildings. We've received 100% for our sustainable development content, so which we've now furthered into its own module, which is really exciting and something, as I said, we're looking forward to producing. And we've also received 100% for the support and well-being for our students as well. So how we go about having our course leader sessions with students, giving students the opportunity to speak to staff and being available to staff when they need that support, which is a really nice thing to get positive feedback on. So we're really very proud of this. But it's not all hard work. We do have a bit of fun alongside this as well. So we've had the opportunity to take our students to a variety of experiences throughout their master's course. Last year, this is just from the last year actually, we had the opportunity to take students down to Dundee, where they got to see exhibits at the V&A and visit the jute textile museums in Dundee as well, and see how Scottish fabrics were initially produced and developed, and what that kind of meant on a global scale. We've also managed to secure visits to Next headquarters down in England, who offered students the experience of learning more about the buying and merchandising roles that are with them, and what the graduate schemes look like there as well. So we've actually got Next speaking to our students next week as well, to talk about what the graduate roles look like there. So that's very exciting. And in February, we had our annual London trip, which was exciting. So a variety of experiences down there for students, visiting the Vogue exhibit at the Lightroom, and again, other exhibits at the V&A, the Naomi exhibit too. So some lovely trips that we've managed to go on in the last year. We've also got the opportunity to bring things into the course as well. So just in the last few weeks, we had Joy Kawakumi come and speak to our students about the development of her fashion business, and what everything that's entailed in developing that fashion business, and telling us about her brand as well. So that was very exciting. We've also, within our fashion place on campus, we do have a window within the kind of classroom space. So we had a wonderful display put together from our students about the UN SDGs and its relationship to fashion. And so this is a kind of ever-changing space within the school that we have access to and hope to develop further into over the coming year. And then we have some of our wonderful students who have also joined us tonight, which is fantastic. So thank you for that. Our students have come from a variety of backgrounds, whether it is from fashion design, we've got marketing students, we've had lawyers, we've had dancers, we've had an incredible group of people come through our doors. And I hope you can see it from these pictures just how community spirited it feels for our students, and it's something we kind of thrive on for the course. And so it is really like having kind of a small army of people out in the world now who have gone out and secured amazing jobs in all over the world, and we're really proud of where our students have managed to get to in their lives. And so I'm very thankful that some of them have joined us tonight. So I'm just going to introduce you to them just now, which is fantastic. We have Scarlett, who is our current class rep actually, and we've got some of our graduate students joining us as well. So Satiksha, Pawan and Nicole too. So we're really just inviting them along to give us a bit of an insight as to kind of what their lives are like, either from being in the course or what that has gone on to allow them to achieve in their life. So I would actually like to ask them all to just give us a little 5-minute chat about what they've been up to. So I'm going to actually stop. Well, I think we could keep the screen up just now, but I'm going to ask Scarlett if you could just tell us a little bit about your role as class rep and where you've come from in terms of your background, and maybe what you're hoping to achieve in the future.
Well, I'm Scarlett. So I actually did my bachelor's in fashion and textiles just at Grace. And then after my bachelor's, I was like, I don't know what to do just now. I want to eventually own my own fashion brand at some point and do my own designs. I didn't want to really move to London, like I'm not a big fan. So I kind of was stuck what to do. So I had a little research and I saw that RG offers obviously international fashion business. And I thought having business knowledge and doing a master's would be very beneficial for like the future, just to learn like all the little stuff that goes into business and like everything that could be helpful or beneficial for me in the future to actually build my own brand. Um, we had marketing, for example, which I've never did obviously, and that's for example something that I've like really enjoyed. Like there's like obviously it's just a year course, but like you learn so much. Like the marketing, for example, was such a short module, but like so much you learn. So really enjoyed that, and actually was thinking maybe I go down that route for a little bit and then just experience a little bit more. So yeah, I actually think it's still very helpful. Like I do my work placement in marketing right now as well. So I really enjoy it. Like in general, the whole course I actually do enjoy it. It is stressful, but overall, I think it's worth it. It's like a master's in something that I want to do in the future. So yeah, I do enjoy it.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Scarlett. That's lovely. Thank you for sharing your experiences, and I'm glad you're enjoying your placement as well. That's great to hear.
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Good. I'm going to hand over to Tisha now, if that's okay. Hello, how are you?
Hi. Hi, everyone. So I'm Titiksha, and currently I'm working as a deputy manager in Moss. It's like a menswear premium brand. Um, so, but to be fair, I really enjoyed my course with RGO. I mean, it actually really helped me to get to where I am currently now because but after graduating, I directly got into a managerial position, which I wouldn't have thought I would actually have gotten. But then, the skills that I gained, the all the theoretical classes that I had as well, and also that really helped me to actually get into like a management position. And currently I'm really enjoying my job.
Yeah.
I'm in a very different aspect of retail. We like I did fashion design in my bachelor's, then I did management, so I'm getting to use both of my skills right now because the brand I work for, we also design for like weddings and basically weddings and stuff like for men. So it's quite interesting, and I feel like going back to like talking about the course as a whole, it had so many like technical modules as well, which really was an eye opener for me. Like, fashion is not just about like wearing great clothes, but it's also about how you can use your skills to actually develop different things and skills into this into the industry. So yeah, enjoyed a lot, and I would definitely suggest anyone looking to like know more about fashion, like I would suggest them to actually get the course done from RG, because it's funny enough, actually my friend Pavan, we actually were talking about how great RG was, and we even met online talking about RG. He wanted to go somewhere else, and then we decided that no, let's go to RG. And you get to meet new people, you get to meet new friends, and everyone is so helpful. I'm still in touch with few of my like friends that I made there, and also like in touch with Dr. Pauline as well, who really helps me out with like reference and stuff. So yeah, it's really good, really supportive environment. So 100% I would suggest everyone.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. And I'm glad that you're still in touch with so many people. That's so lovely. Fantastic. And of course, Pawan, if you've kept in touch with him, we also have to keep in touch with him. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for inviting. Hi, everyone. My name is Pavan Jina, and I've already been introduced by Titiksha a little bit. So I'm from India, and I came to RGU in 2021 for my master's in fashion management, and also I come with a background of fashion and textile. So when I was in India, I was more into design and textiles and creating the print and stuff like that. But obviously, I had like few modules which are more into merchandising and buying. So I think that was something which I really want to explore. And I mean, RGU came out as it just popped into my YouTube
Oh,
somewhere, and I saw Titiksha's comment. Actually, it's a really interesting story. I really want to make a video out of
yeah.
it. But so Titiksha commented in that particular video, if anyone going to this university, just message me. And I was like, oh, I'm not really sure, but like, let me message you. And then we became friends. And that was like 8 months before we actually came to RGU, and we kind of like came here
Oh,
together.
wow.
So I mean, it was really nice to already have a friend. But yeah, I mean, different story, but I'm a assistant merchandise planner currently working for this online retailer called Zalando here in Berlin. When I graduated in 2022, I started my career with a placement in River Island in London. So I moved to London, did 1 year of placement, and yeah, I mean, like finding the placement wasn't very hard, to be very honest. I think at that time it was certainly easy as compared to right now, but obviously there are millions of opportunities right now as well. So yeah, I mean, I did my placement right after graduating. It was quite easy. Then I worked for Harrods for another more than 1 year, say in a merchandising position as well. And from last 7 months, I've been working here in Zalando. Circling back to the course, I think like it really helped me a lot because well, Reagan, you were our lecturer for fashion buying and merchandising. I mean, like, it actually gave us like a really good insight about what the fashion industry gonna look like if you're gonna get into buying and merchandising. Obviously, just a 1 year of course, it's not gonna be very long. Back home, we are used to having like 2 years of courses where it's like very depth. You go into very deep for like 6 months into one particular module. But I think here it was just for like few classes. But again, if you want to progress into a particular path, obviously you can just focus on that. And I think that's what I did when I was doing my master's because I knew I wanted to get into like merchandising and buying. So
Mhm.
I mean, like I would say like my overall experience about the course was really good. Definitely I enjoyed it. It wasn't easy as well. I remember not receiving good grades in one of my merchandising module as well, but like obviously I had so much of help coming from my other student colleagues and also the lecturers and Regan as well. So I think like it was good. Um, Apart from that, I think like Aberdeen was really fun. It's I don't want you to go to London considering the expenses and stuff for studying, obviously. So I think overall our student colleagues were really amazing. Everyone was really helpful. City is really nice. I mean, I haven't really been there in like 4 years now, but I'm sure like anyone who's gonna back to Aberdeen, they're definitely gonna have like a lot of fun. But yeah, that's me.
That's
That's
lovely.
pretty
Thank
much
you
everything,
so
I guess.
much. No, that's great. And it's great to hear that something that challenged you is something you're now excelling in. Like, I think that's such
Yeah.
a great thing to achieve. So well done. That's lovely. And you've been all over the place now, London, Berlin, getting those passport stamps in. That's, yeah, great.
That's the
Fantastic.
fun part.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to hand over to Nicole, who should be with us as well.
Hi, so my name's Nicole. I actually did my undergraduate degree at Robert Gordon as well. So I came from Grey School of Art. I did fashion and textile design, and I really enjoyed the design aspect, but I had an interest for marketing as well, which kind of prompted me to explore this master's course. And I think, yeah, like the course, it's such a practical course, so it helped me really hone in on to those marketing skills and really experience exactly what that career would look like. Um, and yeah, with the specifically the strategic digital marketing course, I think, which is now just digital marketing, is that right?
Digital marketing. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
so that course was fantastic. Like that was such a good insight. We worked with a live client, and that was such a good insight into what that kind of career would be like. And it also helped build those skills and kind of build out a portfolio almost for job applications as well, because obviously it was a very practical coursework. So yeah, now I am working within marketing in the food and drinks industry. So I think the nice thing with this course is because it is so varied, there's so many transferable skills. So it's obviously fashion focused, but there's a lot of skills that you can apply into careers within other industries. So if you were kind of unsure at the end of it, there's like you're equipped for so many different careers and opportunities that, yeah, I think I would really recommend this course to everyone. And RDU, like as a whole as well, there's so many different supports available. So like study skills can really help with your academic writing if that's something that you've not done before, or even critical analysis for courseworks. They really help you kind of understand how to do that and build on that. And then even just the career opportunities as well afterwards, and the support with the careers counselors too. You can make appointments with them and they can help you build your CV out. Yeah, would really recommend it. It's a great place to be.
Oh, thanks, Nicole. That's so lovely. And you're right, we do really build our course with so many different options in it so that when you do go on to graduate, you've got that availability to you as well. So that's lovely to hear, and fantastic to hear you've even gone into a different industry altogether, but still using those marketing skills within that. So that's lovely. Thank you everyone for sharing your kind of insight there. It's lovely. It's just lovely to see all your faces again and hear what you're up to. So maybe we should just be doing these more often, just so I can get a catch up with you all, because this is lovely. But we are going to move on. Oops. So as you've heard, there are a variety of kind of careers out there upon graduating from the MSc International Fashion Business course. We've had merchandisers who focus on the allocating of stock and the kind of numerical side of fashion, and they've been across the world to Hong Kong working for Gucci, Harrods, Marks and Spencers in London. We've also had buyers go off to Ireland to work in sports fashion and working for companies like ASOS and Superdry. And then we've also had people going off into PR and events for Michael Kors and doing content management for Amazon. So we've got a variety of alumni out there in the world working in a variety of jobs. So, and it's so lovely to have so many of you join us today. So really what I'd like to do now is just open the board for any questions if you have any. If you can either turn your microphone on and let us know, or if you've got anyone you'd like to ask something specifically to, by all means, or you can pop us a message in the chat. I have popped my email there in case there's something that you've maybe thought about later on that you would like to ask me. And we've also got our Instagram account there, fashionplace_RGU, where you'll see, especially today, we've had all of our stage 4 students submitting their dissertations. So it's all celebratory pictures and videos from that today. So lots of things going on.